why you should get locks and why you should get locks. Did I just say rocks? Hey! Hi guys, it's another Tuesday and I'm here with another video. Welcome to this space if you're new to this space, and for those of you who are still with us, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a video, as the title says, whether you should or shouldn't get dreadlocks, because to be honest, you don't have to get dreadlocks and you shouldn't get dreadlocks. But let's see if these reasons will help you find a way of knowing where you stand, the should or the shouldn't. So let's go. So I'm going to be using my book because of reference. I couldn't get all these things in my head, so allow me to do that. So let's start with the don'ts, like you should not get dreadlocks. If number one, the reason why you shouldn't get dreadlocks is, number one, they itch. These things itch a lot, guys. Like, you see, I didn't even plan for this, because you need to wash your hair constantly for it to be able to breathe, for it to be able to be clean, so that you don't get itching too much. So if you can't handle itching hair, please do not get dreadlocks. Number two is they don't grow fast enough. Guys, I'm so serious. They don't grow fast enough. These are my locks, and I've been growing my locks for 5 years now. And my lock birthday passed was in April. And guys, this is 5 years. You know, I'm thinking 5 years should be like covering my robes or something. I don't know, but like, it's okay, because it's a journey and we've made mistakes, and that is why we have gotten here. That's why we are still stagnating at this length. Number three is these things take forever to dry. These things are like braids, guys. When you get your hair braided, yeah, you know how annoying it is when you go for swimming and your hair is busy just, you know, licking at the back, giving you a, you know, a wettish look on your back or your butt. So these things take forever to dry, so you have to be very careful when you wash your hair, what time you wash your hair, because most of the time it's very good to just wash your hair as early as possible. Avoid washing your hair towards the late nights because of it drying up. So even a blow dryer won't really help you as much, because you just need sometimes the fresh air, the sun, the wind outside there, you know. So that's something else. The other one is, let me tell you, these dreads, as I've said in my video previously, was dreads are highly recognizable but often misunderstood. Yes, they are. And if you have dreads, if you're not able to take in the different how do I call them, the different stereotypes, the different misconceptions, the different misunderstandings that come with it, then don't get dreadlocks. Don't do that, because you will not love your dreadlocks and you will not be able to show them the love and the care that they need, and you will just be taking yourself to a place where your hair won't grow, your hair won't do anything, and you will not like it and you will cut it off. So don't get dreads if you're not able to, you know, go through all of that. So I think that's it. Oh, the last one, number 5. If you don't have the patience when you're starting out your locks, please don't get them. Like, you don't have to get them. There's so many other different hairstyles, because starting out is one of the most complicated and one of the most how do I put it, it's one of the most delicate parts about dreads, because how they start out depends on how they grow out, how they go through the different stages that they go through. So you need to be able to take care of your hair as they start out, like washing your hair, like just going for a retwist, just, you know, using the right products and not too many products. So that's just it. So if you feel like those 5 reasons, you have such 5 reasons, you're scared because of 1 or 2, just don't get dreadlocks, to be honest. But I have good news. Yeah, guys, I will finish with good news. And the good news is why you should get dreadlocks. So as I use my book, you don't have to cut your hair to get dreadlocks. So if you have natural hair, you are able to get dreadlocks at whatever length, just with different methods depending on also your hair type. So you can start out with, for example, a twist and wrap, a twist. What's it called? What is it called? What?
2,000 years later.
What is it called? A twist and rip. You can do interlocking. You can do comb, the back comb. You can do palm roll. You can do the finger coils. You can do the twist outs, the braids. So you can do all of that. That's the number one. Like, you don't have to cut your hair for you to get this hairstyle. You just have to have natural hair, because you really can't have what's it called, processed hair or chemicalized hair for you to get dreadlocks. It'd be very hard and it's impossible. Number two is the reason why you should get dreadlocks is if you've always wanted to have dreadlocks. For example, me, I always wanted to have dreadlocks since I was young. Like, I admired this hairstyle for so long, and this is what pushed me to get these things, because I was like, yo, I want to look like that when I grow up. And it was something I kept pushing myself. So yes, if you want to get dreadlocks, then you should get dreadlocks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Number three is, yo, these dreadlocks just look cool. Like, I'm going to use myself as an example again. Like, the reason as to why I always wanted dreads, yes, and the reason why I followed up with it is because, man, guys looked so cool. Like, you look like you are, you know, like of a different caliber or a different, I don't know, you just looked unique. That's what I'm trying to say. You looked unique and it was highly recognizable. So I always wanted to do that. So why you should get dreadlocks is because they look cool. I mean, like, they just, guys, I mean, they just look cool. This is your own hair that is growing so long, that can, I'm not saying anything else. Number four is, these things have a variety of hairstyles. So people mostly think that dreadlocks don't have many hairstyles. You get bored, you like switching up your hairstyles. Let me tell you guys, we also switch up our hairstyles. When we want curly hair, we get the curly hair. We have different methods. We don't need to use a roller. We don't need to use what's it called, palm rolls. We don't need to use the iron, the flat irons. Yeah, we don't need to. We have different styles that help us achieve this wave. If you want straight hair, you can get straight hair. If you want bantu knots, you can get bantu knots. If you want to braid your hair, you can braid your hair. So basically, for me, my most simple looks, like a day I'm not just feeling like I don't feel like doing much to my hair. My simple looks are my hair down, just like now. So either do like I part my hair on the side, or I put it all the way back, or I part on the other side, or I part in the middle. The other one is I put a bun. So my bun looks messy, and messy buns are so cute. If I don't do a bun, I just hold my hair behind. Amazing. Or I hold a ponytail. Like, guys, you can do a lot. Even with the fact that you have short locks, medium locks, and long locks, they all have different hairstyles that you can get. Number 5, which is, these things are trendy. That's why you should get them, because they will never leave the trendy world. Because I'm a trendy nigga and she's a fashion killer. I think that's how the song goes. But these things are trendy, they're fashionable, and that's why you're seeing nowadays, or recently, many people have dreadlocks, and most of them are fashionable dreadlocks. You know, you can always do this hairstyle, do this. So there are different types of dreadlocks at the same time. We have sister locks, which is something you guys have been asking for so long, and I will definitely do a video about that with a lockhead who has sister locks. There's freeform, there's semi-freeform, there's, you know, like sizes, there's thick and thin locks. Guys, there's so much. This is so trendy. And I'm not saying because they're trendy you get them, because also, like, eventually you just not want them, you know. But I'm just saying, like, they're trendy and they're cool. So yeah, guys, yeah, I mean, like, big rappers are having these hairstyles. I mean, just saying, you know, like, it's just something about this hair. It's just something about dreadlocks. So guys, that's it from me to do with. I was doing something short that you guys had, you know, requested, and I decided to tell you guys, you know, why you should get locks. Why you should get locks. Did I just say locks? hey, why you should get locks and why you shouldn't get locks. So I hope that that has helped you guys. Thank you again. We got to 100 subscribers, guys. This has been so amazing, and we are now moving, and trust me, we are moving big. So if you are not on board, utukute mbele, because we're moving. We are moving and we're not stopping anytime soon.